Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about some items that are like on the chopping block. They are on their final days. I have items in my closet that for whatever reason, every time I go through and, declutter, get rid of the stuff I'm not wearing, they survive, yet I do not wear them. It's a few items like that, or just a few items that recently I've just noticed I've had a hard time styling. So I just wanted to go through and talk about them and honestly, like, kind of pick your brain. Help me, please. Because I feel like you guys have really good styling tips. So, all right, the first thing I need to talk about is this top. I've never worn this top out, and I think I finally kind of came to the reason why. It's got this collar, and I just like used my hair dryer to flatten it out. It's got this really ruffly collar, but a lot of the times it just sticks up. It's really hard to keep it down, and that annoys me. And I also just don't know what to do with my hair because it kind of like gets in the way when it's flipping up. It has to be like a ponytail or like kick all my hair to the back. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna like take a few threads and just pin it down so that it always stays down, because I think this cut is very flattering on me because I don't really have a big chest at all. Oh my god. So I wear pepper bras, which are like made for small chested women, and my whole life I was like, I'm a B cup, and then I did their like measurements and I was like, oh, I'm an A cup. So proud A cup, but because I have such a flat chest. But yeah, this is a cut that I like. I just like the clavicle. I think it's very like, I don't know, it makes me feel very Princess Diana for some reason. It's an underrated neckline. Out of all the necklines, I think let's see more square cuts. I have a few square cuts and like so gorgeous. So I think once I pin these down, it'll be perfect because it's got this like slight peplum and it looks really cute with flared jeans because it still kind of like draws the eyes in at the waist. This I just can't deal with. It's just one of those like tactical things about the piece that really drives me nuts. So, but I think it's totally fine. Oh, did I say this is by Gani? I thrifted this at the 2nd Street in Dumbo. You have to go to Google to find the address because the thrift store is called 2nd Street, but when you type in 2nd Street, sometimes it literally like takes you on the map to 2nd Street. So yeah, the 2nd Street in Dumbo, really good. I found great things there. Love this top. Just needs a few modifications. So I think I'm just going to be really proactive. I've got kind of like a pile of stuff I need to take in to get altered because I don't know. I think it's so important to just make those little tweaks to your closet. Why get rid of this when I like it so much? When I could just fix it. Like I'd rather fix what I have than like go out and buy a new top. So that's the first one. I do think I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, it's one of those things that just sits in my closet and then I look at it and I want to wear it, but this just this puts me into like an adult tantrum. I can't wear it. Like this will end it all for me. This is just not, it's not the way it is now. It just crinkles and it like touches me weird and I don't enjoy that. So once I get it pinned, I think it's like the perfect top. Okay, I've got 2 sweaters and okay, so this is the first one. It's by Everlane. It's just, I don't know, I've had this for like 4 years and I kind of have a love-hate with it because it's one of those things that I reach for because it's just easy to throw on, but every time I wear it, I'm like, this isn't like the best outfit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a safe outfit. I don't really love it. Like I have other things that are easier to wear, but for some reason I grab this and then I just don't feel like the best in my outfit. I don't know if that makes sense. The only reason I would keep it is because it's really great for when I nanny. I talked about this a little bit in my last video, but I can't really wear it. Like I wouldn't wear this to go nanny. It's just not, it just doesn't make sense in that environment, right? I usually throw on like a white t-shirt and then this, so I'm only wearing it to work. So I think it's also good to have pieces that are just for work. Like when I worked at Target, I love wearing red. Red's like one of my favorite colors to wear, but I couldn't wear any of like my personal red shirts on to work because then they would be like tainted, because then anytime I would wear like my favorite red shirt, I'd be like, oh, I feel like I'm at Target. I feel like, where's my zebra? Is it time to pull a batch? Where's my device? Like that's how like I would just be triggered into work mode. So I'll probably keep this. Also, I like to have a few clothes that I don't really care about. I don't know, like when we're moving, right? Like if this got like dirty or a snag, I like would not care. Or if I wore this on a hike, it's fine, right? I probably will keep this one around because I feel like the utility is really high, but it's definitely not my favorite stylish piece to wear by any means. Also the color, it's like, it really makes my eyes pop. But other than that, I don't know. It's a fine color. I feel like this would look really good on my mom. No one in my family is as pale as I am. I don't know where it came from. The cursed ancient Ireland gene just really came out strong in my bloodstream alone. Like my brother can tan, my dad can tan, everyone in my family can tan, not I. And you know what? I honestly never felt insecure about it, which I think is really great. I feel like a lot of people are really insecure about their pale skin, and I just always thought fake tanning is weird. Like, I just really think it's weird. I think it makes sense for people who can naturally tan, want to look like your summer shade if you have, like, I don't know, an important event or something. I get that. And yeah, I think I like self-tanned my legs one time when I was like 18, and then I was like, this is not, I feel weird. And it also, like, because I'm so pale, it just takes really orange on me. So I was like, why would I spend so much time like looking streaky and orange, and I could just be the color that I am. I don't know. Okay, next sweater. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Okay, so this is from And Other Stories, and the reason why I'm pissed off, you idiot, they had this in the most beautiful gray last year. Okay, I bought this when I still worked there. It was like one of my last purchases, and then I just went rogue and I got this peach color. Did we see how it's literally the same exact color as me? Right. This washes me out so bad. Like, I literally feel like a sickly child of the Renaissance. I feel like I should go be cosplaying at the Ren Fair. They should hire me as like the sickly child with influenza, like when I have this sweater on. It's absurd. And I like the color, but every time I wear it, I feel not right. I just don't feel right. I just am like, I'm like halfway through the day, I'm like, oh God, like it makes me look bad. It just does. The gray would have been great. I wish I would have gotten the gray. This is a super warm sweater too. So, God, look at this. Oh God, look at this. A lot of you told me to dye this because I've mentioned this before. I just don't want to hassle with it. The dyeing, okay, like the stitching something down feels like a very easy fix. The dyeing seems like a whole rigmarole that frankly, I don't want to do. I live in a small apartment. I'd have to go buy a bucket. I don't want to accidentally dye this old ass bathtub and then lose my security deposit because these New York landlords are so greedy. They're money hungry. They just want every single dollar they can get. So if there's a speck of like red in that shower from me trying to dye this sweater, it's over for me, okay? That $3,000 deposit is gone. I think I'm probably just gonna sell this one. I also think it's one of those things that I keep in my closet, and so then I repeatedly wear it, and then every single time I wear it, I'm like, oh, hate it so much, and then I vow not to wear it, and then I wear it again. And I have so many sweaters, like I have so many more clothes that I could be wearing that actually make me feel good, that I like, so it's like I just need to get rid of this. So this will probably be on my Poshmark. It's a great sweater, but I need to part with it, and maybe I will just go get the gray one. Okay, I've got two jackets. I feel like I don't think I've showed you either of these jackets ever. This one I thrifted probably like 2 or 3 years ago. It's from Banana Republic. It's like a very cute, almost like a pea coat slash trench coat moment, and it's got polka dots all over it. I never reached for this ever. I think because it's a large, and so the cut is a little bulky, but not in a good way. I thought that it would be like a nice oversized look, but it just kind of looks like I'm drowning in it. I look like, what's that bear? What's that little bear? Corduroy? Is that the bear? I don't know. That wasn't my childhood, but I did not care for that little bear. But I do look like him when I put this on. I'm like, it looks like I'm, I don't know, like a toddler playing dress up in my older sister's clothes. I feel like the declutter I did over the summer was really great, but also I didn't have most of my winter stuff yet, so I'm kind of like decluttering as I go, as I kind of like go through the season of fall and winter. God, it got really dark in here. Spooky. As I go through fall and winter and wear outfits, I'm kind of seeing what I'm not wearing, and then I'm just decluttering as I go. I like to do a massive, haul once a year, but I don't really want to film it for my fall stuff. This is one of the things where I was like, this is just taking up room in my closet, and I've said it a million times, but my closet's literally 2 feet wide, you guys. Like, it's small as hell. So anything that I'm not wearing, it has to go. It's just taking up room, and it's making me stressed because then my closet starts to become overpacked, especially for the winter, because everything takes up so much space. It is so dumb because I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't wear it. So it needs to go. Okay, I wanted to love this, and I think for the right person, this is absolutely perfect. It's a trench coat by Ann Taylor, and the size of this is perfect. It's a medium, but it fits more like a large. It's that good oversize where the last jacket kind of looked clunky and awkward. This one is perfect. It's so beautiful, but the color blocking, I hate. It's just too much for me. I just want a classic one that's just tan all around. If this was fully tan, this would literally be my dream trench coat. It is beautiful in every way. Yeah, the color blocking, I think even if it was just navy, it would even work, but this light blue thrown in there, it really throws me off. And I've only worn it, I think, twice since I got it last year, and I felt goofy. I felt dorky both times I wore it. It's really long too. The trench coat that I normally wear is by LL Bean, and it hits maybe like a little bit below my knee, but this one hits like almost at the ankles, and it's the perfect trench coat. It's really, really gorgeous, but like I feel like it's something that I should like, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, and then I have two bottoms, so I'll start with this skirt. Thrifted, of course. This is by Zara, and I was so excited when I thrifted this because I had actually seen it in person at Zara a few years ago, either in person or on the web. No, I found it was a creator who styled it, and then they linked it, and it was like on the Zara website, and I wanted it so bad, but it was $80, which is crazy for a Zara skirt. Even like, I mean, it's denim, but still, that's crazy. It is so cool, and this is the one that I'm struggling with the most because I want to keep this. I want to love this. I literally lusted after this for probably a year, 2 years, and then I ended up finding it at Crossroads at a thrift store, so it was so exhilarating for like a third of the price, and I believe I had credit at the time, so it was basically just like swapping out old clothes for a piece that I wanted. Every time I try to style this, it's just wrong. It either, I'll tell you what, it borders on like, because I want to like style it with like a turtleneck, and then it looks like I look like a Duggar in this, okay? It makes me look like I'm part of like a Christian fundamentalist church, okay? And that is not the vibe that I want to emulate in any regard. No, but it is hard to style this. I recently came up with one good outfit. I paired it with a vintage tee and fry boots, and I felt like that looked good. I don't know if it's just because it's a denim skirt, and like the denim skirt seems to be a fan favorite with families like the Duggars, you know, when the women can't wear pants. I do think its saving grace is that it's like a cargo skirt, so it's a little fancy. It's got a little extra flair. It's got a cargo pocket. I love this, and I want to style this. I even think I don't have any like just plain black long sleeve shirts. I almost feel like kind of like a boat neck with a blazer would be kind of cool. But again, I don't know. Everything I've tried, actually I tried it on with a blazer the other day, and it just looked like I was about to head into do you remember that one episode of the 20 Kids and Counting where they have like a room in their house and it's basically a closet and it's like you can pray in here whenever you want, but it was definitely like a timeout. Like that was definitely a timeout room, but they were like, oh my god, Michelle Duggar is fascinating to me. Did you guys watch that documentary on Amazon? Shiny Happy People? That was a good one. Yeah, so this denim skirt, her and I are at odds. Her and I fight each other weekly. It has been struggle bus city. Okay, enough about Christian fundamentalism. Christian fundamentalism is one of my favorite things to learn about, though. That's like one of my favorite pastimes is watching Fundy Fridays. Fantastic channel. She covers like Christian fundamentalist leaders, cults, creators. So interesting. She actually had a cameo in Shiny Happy People. All right, this is the last pair, and I feel like you guys are gonna be mad. You guys are gonna be upset. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe it, but it's these. It's the Free People pants, and you know, it's so sad. Backtrack. I literally posted in one of my wishlist videos that these were on my wish list, and then the day I make that video live, I go to the thrift store and I find these. However, I wanted the blue ones. Absolutely love the cut of these. Absolutely love the fit of these. I would even consider buying these brand new. I feel like I could definitely find them on Poshmark though, but it is something that I would wear a lot, but there's something about this pink that is not my color, which is so funny because that sweater's pink as well. It is so hard to style. I just don't know what to pair it with and I wear them a lot. That's the thing too. I wear these a ton, and every time I'm like, the color is off. That's how I feel like I know I would wear the blue ones a lot. Also, they make this cut in a lot of different colors, like they do normal denim in this cut, so maybe I'll go try on a pair of those just because the cut is fantastic. It's kind of like a barrel leg, but very slight. And I feel like on my body type, which is definitely pear, amazing. Like amazing. I feel like I assumed when I first saw the barrel jean that it would be unbalanced because as a pair, like you're smaller at the top and bigger at the bottom. And so I thought by adding a barrel leg, which was, you know, big, I thought it would just like accentuate my hips and just make me feel not good, but it weirdly evens it all out. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fantastic cut, and the color though, I don't know what it is. I don't like it with black. I don't like it with brown. The white looks a little too harsh against this, but I don't really own a lot of cream stuff, and so this is one of those things where I would have to go buy a lot more to make them work in my closet, and that is not really what I want to do. And so these are also one of the harder pieces to say no to, so I'm not really sure where I stand on this. Yeah, I wish, okay, what size are these? These are a size 29. Anybody have the blue? Do you want to trade? Do you want to do a little tradesies? Maybe I'll try to find the blue on Poshmark and then I'll sell these, because if I had the blue, I would have no problem getting rid of these. But because I like the cut so much, I'm always like, I can make it work. I can fix him. I can fix her. But I don't think I can. Yeah, these pants are a labor of love. I also, yeah, I feel like they look weird with my black boots too, but I can see the blue ones being really good with the black boots. So I don't know. Might be something that I consider, but who knows? I probably will keep these in my closet for a lot longer. I just need help styling them. Yeah, I want to love these. I want to love these so bad, but I need some help. Let me know down below how you would style these things. I think the ones that I'm most in need of styling tips were the two bottoms, the 20 Kids and Counting skirt and then my pink railroad pants. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Also, let me know if you like really want one of these, because then I'll put it on my Poshmark. I'm such a lazy bones with my Poshmark lately. I think I have it on vacation mode for like a year out because I just don't even want to think about it. I've just been selling to Crossroads. If you want one of those, like you really want one of those, just comment and then I'll actually list it, because I'd rather like sell it to you guys if you actually want it. But yeah, Poshmark's just like kind of a lot of work, and then sometimes you just don't sell anything and then it just sits in my closet. I'd rather just bring it to one of the stores in New York that buys stuff and like get my cash, be done with it. So let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed. It helps me out big time. One thing I will never ever ask you to do is hit the notification bell. When in my life have I ever done that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The subscription feed is enough. If I start getting notifications from YouTube, don't interrupt me. I would never ask you to hit that bell. No, never. But I will ask you to like, and I will ask you to subscribe. You can, at your own leisure, follow me on Instagram. Never hit that bell. I would never. I could not. I could never, will never, won't ever. I always think that when people ask to hit the bell, I'm like, how many people are hitting the bell? There is no amount of talking, no amount of persuasion that could get me to click that bell. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.